Hey guys, in this video we're going to show you how you can make hundreds of dollars per hour by doing our favorite side hustle, which is flipping furniture.
So what I like to do while we are out and about driving around is I will open up Facebook Marketplace and see if there's anything good in the area. So while we were out driving around, I saw this mid-century hutch that she had just listed, and I messaged her and I said, hey, can we come get this right now? And she was super thankful just to get rid of it. She had it listed for $150, so that's what I paid her. And I knew that this was undervalued. I'm hoping we can get around $450 to $500 for it. I've seen them on Etsy listed for over $1,000. It's a really cool mid-century designer piece. This is my favorite kind of Facebook Marketplace find because we don't actually have to do anything to it. There's no sanding, no painting. It's just a beautiful piece of furniture that we found undervalued on Facebook Marketplace. So now that I have lightly staged this piece, I am ready to go ahead and take a photo of it and put it on Facebook Marketplace. I will make sure to take measurements of this. I will also include any issues with the product, so if there's any like scratches on it or anything like that, I will make sure and take a picture of it so that people know exactly what they're buying. I even show the inside of the drawers because that's a question I often get when people message me is, can I see the inside of the cabinet? So things that I can anticipate ahead of time, I will try to put as much as I can in the listing so that I can avoid extra communication because it is a lot of work to communicate with buyers on Facebook Marketplace. So when I am staging a piece of furniture, I do keep it pretty simple. I don't overdo it, but I do want to show people what it looks like with a few little cute things on it. I just found these things around my house, but if you feel like you have nothing cute, I will link a couple things below so that you can get some ideas and inspiration of things that you could stage your furniture with. This piece also includes a sliding glass door. So I will take a picture of it with the door and without because I don't think that it actually photographs as well with the door in it, but I want people to know that that does come included. So as far as taking a photo of this goes, I will try to get as many angles of it as I can. I'm also, when we staged this, I made sure that it was in a well-lit area. I'll take a photo during the daytime, not at night, so that it looks its absolute best. So I will make sure and get pictures of even like the inside of the cabinets. This actually has a furniture logo on it, so I'll get a picture of that because sometimes people really care about the maker's mark on it right there because that makes it more valuable. I will try and show everything I can about this piece of furniture in all my photos and in my description. And then I try to communicate with people really quickly on Facebook Marketplace and also be very friendly. And typically I can sell stuff within a week on Facebook Marketplace.
All right, so I was a little bit uneasy about buying a dresser for $150. I thought maybe that was a little bit too much. Sarah proved me wrong again. After about a week of sitting on Marketplace, we sold that thing for what? $550.
Yep, it took the right buyer, but it's a really quality piece of furniture, and so I knew that someone would recognize that, but it wasn't necessarily super cheap. So it had to go to the right person who wanted something really nice for their home.
Yep, and then that mid-century style is a popular style, and those are really going for a lot right now, which that would take some education to know, but Sarah, she's quite educated on these topics. So.
I have spent a lot of time actually using Google Lens. If you guys haven't done this yet, it's super easy to use. You just like take a picture of something and use the Google little camera to show you what that item is either selling for on eBay or just what it's worth. You'll be able to find out a lot of information about that brand or that product. With this particular dresser, I actually did screenshot her listing and I saw that this exact brand was going for over $1,000 on Etsy. So I knew that this was a good buy. It was a really quality brand and something that we should invest in.
So I think with reselling, the longer you do it, the more you learn about certain brands, certain types of items, the more knowledgeable you become, then you can recognize that value when you search places like Marketplace or thrift stores. And so Sarah, that knowledge combined with just continually checking Facebook, she comes across stuff like this all the time. This is a big win. It's not always that big of a win, but $400 for like maybe an hour worth of work, hour and a half maybe. So that's a pretty good wage.
Yeah, we really like these pieces that you can buy without having to like sand or paint. You just clean them up, make them look their best. We did take a nice photo of it in our home, so there was a little work involved with that. But when you have to sand and paint things, that takes away a lot of your profits because you're spending a lot of your time doing it. But you can definitely use this exact same concept with anything with thrifting, even smaller items. So even if you're in a thrift store, just using that Google Lens to search whether you're looking for clothing or pieces of pottery or anything you can imagine. You can find the value of things by using Google Lens. And you might have a $40 profit on something, or a $20 profit, or a $100 profit. So you just have to decide if it's worth your time to take it home, list it, maybe sit on it for a little bit. But there's always profit to be made on these kind of things. And the coolest thing about reselling, I think, is that anyone can do it. You can literally do this if you are a stay-at-home mom, if you are a 16-year-old kid, if you are 40 and have a 9-to-5, but you need a little bit of extra cash, or you just have fun doing this. You can bring your kids along. I just think reselling is like the coolest job. So anyone can learn it. You don't necessarily need to have a very special skill, because over time you educate yourself and you get better at it.
We have lots of reselling content on our channel, so I'm going to link a few different playlists below between furniture flipping, pallet flipping, all kinds of stuff. So if you're new to our channel, check those out. We'll see you next time.
Bye.